Today's Would You Rather. Would you rather shop in a magical bookshop or a magical apothecary?
Oh, mm,
You want me to go
this one's
first?
fun.
It's
Yeah,
really
please.
hard. You want to know how I
Yeah,
solved it?
how?
I'm going shopping in the magical bookshop, and you're going shopping in the magical apothecary because we need to combine what we purchase. What's the use of being able to get the things from the apothecary if you don't know what the hell to do with them? And then what's the use of being able to read all these cool things that you could do if you don't have the things to do it with? So we're gonna have to split this one, and I'll let you go to the apothecary because I feel like your cooking and palate and all that is a little more useful there. And I'll
Or
go
the
to the
different things
bookstore.
that frog spawn.
I mean, no, but you know what I mean? Like,
Or the dragon liver. I don't know though.
I'm just saying, your smell
Yeah.
and your palate and your knowledge of those kind of things might be better for picking out things at the apothecary.
All right. So basically, Tina's telling all of you, go get you a best friend. Cause
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
split
need
this shit down the middle.
you know what? I actually did choose the apothecary. But I also feel like it's very much us because you are, I mean, we both love books, but you are way more of a bookworm than I am. And it's like, I mean, you have a Kindle, like you read all the time, right? It's you got a spare second, you've got time on the train. Oh, okay, on the Kindle or whatever. Whereas I mean, for me, I would prefer an actual book that I can hold, but that's because I prefer hands-on everything. For me, even in my classes with my students, like I'm the crazy teacher that brings in chicken hearts so that we can have like pretend like anatomy class. And I'm like, okay, kids, get your gloves on so we can play. And it's like, do we know what we're doing? Maybe not, but you know what? We're going to enjoy playing with chicken hearts. Don't worry, guys. You can buy it at the grocery store. Okay. I'm not going around to the farms and chickens. No, no. I bought it at the supermarket. Okay. But yeah, I mean, the kids really enjoy it because they don't really have such hardcore, like hands-on classes here. There's a lot more book studying going on here. So I mean, yeah, I want to get my hands dirty. I'd rather play with all the stuff. And actually, let's read a little bit about the apothecary. Then they visited the apothecary, which was fascinating enough to make up for its horrible smell. A mixture of bad eggs and rotted cabbages. Great. Barrels of slimy stuff stood on the floor. Jars of herbs, dried roots, and bright powders lined the walls. Bundles of feathers, strings of fangs, and snarled claws hung from the ceiling. That sounds like fun.
So
I want to go
I
there.
had forgotten that description when I was coming up to the answer to the question, but with that description and what you know of me, do you think I want to go in the apothecary?
Absolutely not. Barrels of slimy stuff? No, you're out.
And I'm gagging the minute I walk in the door because it smells like rotten eggs and rotten cabbage. What the hell?
Yeah, for sure.
I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
be
I
the
love
one
that.
hanging out phoning Myrtle, like making something while you stand in the corner, like reading the directions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Get you a best friend, guys. Because you need to team up to do stuff sometimes.
Because sometimes you're the two halves to a whole.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, I love us. But then I
Perfect.
guess that technically makes my answer the bookstore and yours the apothecary, and then it still works out anyway because
It
you're
it
going to the
absolutely
apothecary I'm going to the bookstore, and we combine.
Yeah, that's called efficient shopping right there.
And we are two of the most efficient people we know.
Yes, absolutely.
It's
I'm,
it's
I'm
actually
gonna
kind of
say
scary sometimes.
I'm gonna say when we want to be, but yes, because
Yeah, but some people can't even be efficient when they want to be. We have like a sickness
that's true.
where
That's true.
in some
No,
situations we can't not be.
oh, absolutely. It's yeah. Depending on the environment, there are moments where we are hyper efficient
It's a
as
blessing
well.
and a curse.
Yeah. But hey, you want
Tell the
something
people where to
organized?
find you, friend.
I am Poodle Noodle 82, the Hufflepuff extraordinaire co-host of the Lightning Bolt Chronicles. And yes, you can find us everywhere. Everywhere. We're everywhere. That's all.
She's right. We're everywhere. We're on, if you're watching us now, you know that we're on YouTube. If you're listening to us now, you may also know that we are on Spotify, Audible, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and on our own website, www.thelightningboltchronicles.com. We have a TikTok and a Facebook, but where you really want to be is in the Instagram stories, because what we told you about today's chapter, we'll have 5 little trivia questions in another week or so. So that's where all of the interactive stuff goes on. If you make any of the crafts that our lovely crafty queen has demonstrated throughout these and the upcoming chapters, please, please, please send pictures to our email, thelightningboltchronicles@gmail.com, and we will post them and we will show them and we will shout you out. And this has been another lovely episode. Thank you for joining us for Chronicle 1-5. I am Christina McCrary on Facebook, aka Xtina McCrazy on TikTok and Instagram, host of McCrazy's Place podcast on YouTube, and it has an Instagram and a Facebook, co-host of Thursday Night Live, your weekly dose of social media and pop culture foolishness and shenanigans on Facebook and YouTube. You can join us in the comments, talk to us live every week on Thursday at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern, and co-host of this magical, magical, magical journey, the Lightning Bolt Chronicles, with my very best friend in the whole wide world. And it was lovely to have you all, and have a magical, magical 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye, guys.